uh finish what I'm saying.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't have problem. I did have some friends where like they vanish after they get into a relationship, and
Yeah.
some of the cases is that when they come back and they're like, I was like, I make a joke. I'm like, all right, long time no, you know,
No, that's what I'm saying.
and
Ain't no
whatever and
coming
stuff like
back
that.
though. Ain't
But
no coming.
when
Just
I don't get offended. I don't I
no. But
a friend can get
why should you
offended.
be neglected? Why should you be neglected just because
Why do
they're
I
in a
feel
relationship
neglected?
now?
I'm a grown ass woman. I got shit to do too. What if you feel like you want to be happy and your woman said you I don't want you hanging out with that woman, and most couple of cases it's like when they resurface and I ask like why did you like, you know, why we stopped being cool and stuff like that, and we, you know, and most of the cases are like my woman, and with me I feel like I'm
That's
friendly
an
and I
excuse,
have
bro. I'm not
and I
hearing that.
have boundaries,
No.
and I know my boundaries. First of all, like I know myself, so I know how to be cool and be friends with another woman. But if a woman go to her man, which is my friend, and say, "Hey, I'm not cool with her," I don't care for it. I don't. I really don't. Like that's their relationship. At the end of the day, it's like I understand where
Okay,
my
you
friend
can
is coming.
understand.
Can I
I'm not understanding.
can I
There ain't no coming back. It's not about being grown. It's not about, not needing your friend for anything. It's just the fact that okay, well, if you didn't want anything to do with your friends while you were in a relationship, when you get out of your relationship, don't try to come back and like try to be cool again and like try to like suck people's energy and attention and time away from them. If you all of a sudden, like I said, there should be certain boundaries now when your male friend or your female friend gets into a relationship, so we understand that it's not going to be 100% how it used to be. But to totally neglect them, to like rarely talk to them, if not talk to them at all, no, you don't make any time to try to like link with these people anymore. No, when you're done with that relationship, don't try to come back now.
I
No,
can I interject? I'm
go
sorry.
ahead, Kira.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So off top, Noble, you already said that I don't agree with it simply because I never said I didn't trust my partner. I just don't trust other people because first of all, everybody hold their emotions very differently. At the end of the day, if my man has female friends and I know that he's, you know what I'm saying, a good man, he's charming, you know what I'm saying, he has all these qualities that women look for. A lot of times, let me be honest with you. A lot of women will much rather stay in the friend zone simply because she know that that's the furthest that she's going to get with that man. Some women sign up to be a friend simply because she knows that he doesn't look at her in that way. So guess what? Since I can't be your girlfriend or I can't be your confidant or I can't be nothing else, let me be your friend. Let me be something so I can be a part of your life. And at the end of the day, it's not about that we don't trust our partners. We just don't trust those other women because at the end of the day, they're hanging around, they're leeching around, and what's happening is anticipation is built up. So they might not try you now, but wait till maybe about a year or 2 years go by, and now all of a sudden, you know, we should get this a try. I have seen it happen. It just happened to somebody that I was dating for 3 or 4 years. I just seen it happen.
Just
She
like,
was in the friend
oh,
zone.
I do agree with her, but just like what she explained, that can happen in a guy situation too. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
So
saying?
so
And vice versa.
exactly.
Again,
So so
again, like I'm so sorry. I'm be cool with like my man don't make like close friends. He's cool with you know, with women because he's a likable and he's good looking and he's 27. It's okay, I get it. Same attraction and stuff like that. I'm cool with it. I'm not insecure. But when a bitch crossed the line, that's when like I'm not gonna come after you because that woman have no don't owe me no loyalty. That's my man that I need to check, and I'm gonna address it to him. Like I don't feel comfortable about this woman because she acting funny. Why when I come around, she start being quiet and not acknowledging me. Those type of women is the women that I feel kind of like you acting
exactly.
fucking funny,
Them the one.
because
Yes. Yes.
because
Those are the
if
women.
because it was if it was vice versa. If I'm cool with somebody, I was raised right. You see what I'm saying? If I'm cool with that friend and I know my boundaries and shit like that, I don't give a shit if my friend's girl come over there. I'm still gonna be a cool person to her. So if that woman is not cool when I'm around, then I'm not gonna check you, but I'm gonna tell my man you need to set up some boundaries. And if you don't, which I don't have to say that, because if I tell him, hey, this is what's going on, I don't like it. Guess what? You're done.
Let
Because
me
at the end of the day,
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give a scenario because I think Noble's still confused a little bit. Let me give a scenario right quick. I was in a relationship for almost 4 years with somebody, and after we broke up, he had this friend come out of nowhere. She was making troll pages on TikTok. She was doing all of this extra stuff to try to support him. She even stalked me, followed me in the club. I'm talking about like she popped up where I was at. Didn't know that she was in my
wow,
video and all that stuff in the background. She was doing all of that to show her loyalty to him. Now this is his
some funny.
friend. Now this is his friend, right? This is his friend. And first of all, like I said, this is the type of stuff that a lot of people don't like to talk about. These are the snap episodes. These are the first 48 episodes and the fatal attraction episodes that I'm
Right,
talking
right.
about. Let me finish. So this girl, she pop up and she following me now, right? She following me now to show her loyalty to him. So come to find out, they had been talking because they had got back cool with each other after me and him had broke up, right? So now I'm in a position now where I gotta watch my back and I gotta watch the stuff that I'm doing simply because I got a crazy chick following me around to show her loyalty to a man that she been his in the friend zone for years, right? So after we broke up, he called me and the first thing he say to me, he said, "Hey, you know what's so crazy is that this girl, she tried me and asked me we should give it a try because we've been friends for so long." And I knew that was coming because she was waiting on her spot. She was waiting on me to leave the picture so she can get a chance. And that's the type of stuff that I say. If you've been in the friend zone for years with a man, stay in the friend zone. If that's your friend, it shouldn't be no reason why you don't like his woman, why you don't like his girlfriend when she come around, why you acting funny. That's the type of stuff that I was like, you know what? I had told him a long time ago. I was like, you gotta watch her. You got to watch her because a lot of people don't believe that woman's intuition is real. A lot of people don't believe that woman's intuition was real. And I told him that. I was like, you got to watch her. Nah, he didn't do it, but it was just like it was a principle. He was like, I got what you meant. He was like, I understood what you were saying. He was like, because I didn't get it at first. He was like, but she was doing the most to try to get me to the point where I didn't have nobody left in my life. So now she got a chance for me. And now me and her not even cool no more because she did all this extra stuff, right? Just to get my attention. And I told her I wasn't interested like that. So the first thing she did was block me. If you've been somebody's friend for all these years, why you blocking? Why you blocking me? You feel what I'm
Because
saying?
she's guilty.
Right,
She's guilty.
Exactly. So
right.
that's
Yeah.
the type of stuff that I say is scary. It's not that I don't trust my man. It's not that I don't trust, you know what I'm saying, his capabilities. It's just that I don't trust other people. Other women like that have those hidden motives are scary, y'all. That's real talk. It's scary because first of all, us as women, we have to defend ourselves over something that we don't know we got to defend ourselves for. Like we got women that's following us around. They know what we drive. They know what we look like. It's something, and that's the type of stuff that I be talking about. You know, when men have side chicks. Every side chick that my man had knew every description about me. That she knew what I drove. She knew what houses I was going to look at. She knew what type of new cars I was going to look at on the parking lot. And that's the type of stuff that I say. You know what? I said first of all I got to cut you off as a man because why would you even put me in that position to have all of these women know everything and know me, like, you know what I'm saying, and I don't know who I'm looking for. I don't know what it's just scary all together. And that's why I say, like, y'all keep on saying it's possessive or y'all saying that it's insecure. It's not an insecurity. These days, we as women, we're protecting ourselves first. Because we don't have men out here protecting us. We got to protect us first. And I'm just going to be real with you. It's not an insecurity. It's not nothing that we, you know what I'm saying, that we want to do. I want my man to have other male women friends because especially when it come down to something that I'm talking to him about and he don't understand where I'm coming from, go talk to your homegirl. Maybe she can tell you what I mean. Go
And
make
then,
me.
and it'll be like an unbiased thing. So yeah,
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. But
yeah.
those women who like, I'm gonna just gonna address like women that like overshares about their their boyfriend problems. That's when like I get confused. Like, why are you talking to my man about your fucking problems? Why don't you talk to your man? Because that's the action that you needs to get changed. Why are you oversharing to my man about your
I don't
issues? So
I
I
don't I
don't
don't
trust those women.
I don't have a problem with that either, because some women really don't have that
Uniqua.
big brother. They really don't have that big brother, role model in their life. So
Nah, this particular girl that I was talking about is like
Thank you, Uniqua.
the same person that would be so quiet and not acknowledge me. You see
So
what I'm
Akira,
saying?
I want to address what Akira said though. So Akira, when you put it like that, I do understand, but how I interpret what you just said is, um, like you said, you don't have a problem with your man in general having female friends, but there are times that as women and even as men, because this goes both ways,
hmm
you can get a certain energy, you can get a certain vibe from the woman that's supposed to be your man's friend, or
yeah,
from the man that's supposed to be your woman's friend. It's like it's not giving like friend energy. Like it's given like
exactly.
I want to be more than friends. It's given like they have some sort of vendetta or
I feel
resentment towards
yeah.
me, and I
hmm
can I can understand I can understand that. My whole thing, but Kirill, before you go, I want you to speak on this though too. I want you to speak on people that when they get in relationships, they end up like neglecting their friends. Like I said, it's called boundaries, ladies and gentlemen. When your male or your female friend gets into a relationship, if that's really your friend, you gonna respect the fact that they're in a relationship now, and you gonna deal with them accordingly.
hmm
I text Akira at like one something, two something in the morning the other night. If Akira got a boyfriend, I'm not gonna text her or call her that time of the morning, because I'm gonna understand and respect that she's in a relationship now. Like I'm just
hmm
gonna know that the dynamics of the relationship is gonna change. But I'm also not gonna expect or respect if Akira just totally neglect me as her friend just because she in a relationship with a man now. So what are your thoughts on people that do that, Akira?
I feel like, and let me speak on this, because I also been in this situation as well, where I had a homeboy. He was actually my best friend. I had a homeboy, whatever, and as soon as he got with this older chick, he started to act funny. And I'm talking about, like, I would ask him. They had a baby. I asked him to come to the baby shower. I got no invite, but as soon as something went wrong between them, he would call me. Hey, I need some advice on this. And we would talk for hours and hours and hours. And I'm
Mm-mm,
talking about, he would call me at work, and we were
mm-mm.
talking that, and I found it kind of weird, because I'm like, you know what? I'm like, you this not no friendship. And my
Right.
my ex made me realize that. He was like, that's not no friendship. Every time you fall out, or he fall out with his girl, he want to call you. He was like, that's weird energy. He was like, because first of all, now he's acting weird when he's in a relationship, and he's doing, all of this stuff is happening, and now all of a sudden you not cool, or y'all not cool no more. But he your best friend. I ain't spoke to this man in almost a year and a half, 2 years. But life goes
No.
on. And one thing that made me mad about that situation was because if you call me your best friend, be there with me through thick and thin. Don't sit up there and just have a title with me simply because it's something that's satisfying, what I'm saying, for you in the moment. So I totally agree. If you fall out with me after you get into a relationship and you can't hold up your end of the bargain when it comes down to being a friend, then I don't need you in my life. Period. I'm gonna just go ahead and move my way, and just we gonna go our separate ways, because we both grown. And my thing is, if you can't put everything on the table in your relationship, then it means you have other motives, and I don't need that in my life. Real talk.
Okay. Last question, Kira.
hmm
So what are your thoughts? So we already established that you don't have any issues with your man. Thank you, Miss Sharice. I see you. Thank you. Appreciate it. You don't have any problems with your man having female friends. But
hmm
what are your thoughts on your man being friends with a woman that he may have had physical relations with in the past? Are you okay with that?
Absolutely not. Because come to find out, that's the reason. That's dumb. Why would I want a man that's romantically involved with somebody, and she's still a part of his life? Then that means the feelings are still growing. First of all, like I said, women are emotional beings first. So if you slept with this woman for years or years ago, and y'all still been cool, you still been a part of her life, then that means that the feelings are still growing with that, whether it's growing with you or growing with her. Why are you being attached to somebody that you got in the bed with and y'all created a soul tie? The soul tie is never going to be broken, and it's going to continue to grow. That's what a lot of people don't take into account. That's the same thing. The scenario I just told you about the girl. That's also they slept with each other years ago. That's why she was being that person, and he thought that we got an agreement. But every woman that want to be with you for real is gonna agree to anything that you say, because as a woman, like I said, some women don't want to be out of your life, so they gonna take whatever role you give them. Okay, you gonna put me in the friend zone? I know. At the end of the day, we done been romantically involved, so I know I can possibly change your mind if I really want to. That's weird energy.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, but I'm gonna respectfully disagree on the part where you said that, um there's something that's still growing there. Listen, this is
I'm
just
not
my
saying
opinion.
necessarily. Hold on, Noble. I'm not necessarily it's growing on your end or on the man end, but a woman can fall in love with a man from a one night stand. I'm just gonna be real with you,
Okay.
especially if the emotions and everything are there. I'm gonna be real, especially if y'all were friends first.
Right.
That woman is she gonna grow a love for you to she probably don't want to live without you at that point, because if y'all been friends for 10 years but y'all slept with each other 11 years ago,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. um that's the type of stuff that I say that is scary, because you never know how a woman or somebody might feel on the other end of the stick. Y'all can have a conversation about it all day long, but let's actually understand that at the very end of the day, if we sit down and have a grown-up conversation and we both agree on being friends, trust and believe, 9 times out of 10 that woman probably don't feel the same way. She just gonna agree with you because she don't want you out of her life
Right.
because y'all have
And I
created
can't
something.
really argue with that, because I'm not a woman, so I can't feel what you and other women feel. So I can concede to that. I can just say that that may be true, because I could definitely say that just because a man sleep with a woman don't mean that and a man can sleep with a woman and still just want to be friends, and still just be friends and not want to be anything more than that. Like I said, I
Mhm.
can't I can't speak from the woman's perspective, so I understand it. I
Yeah,
get
I'm
it.
gonna let Miss Cutie go because she
Yeah, I
look like she about to.
appreciate you, sis. You have a good night.
All right, make sure you clip this, Nova.
All right.